Hello everyone, this is stuff I bought recently, bit of a PlayStation special this one, been collecting quite a few games for the system, joined PlayStation Collection forum as well, and it's kind of inspired me to pick up some of those PlayStation games that I maybe should have picked up before now. So, without further ado, let's have a look at what I've got to show you. I'll start off with a couple of PAL PS2 games. So we've got Castlevania, and we have also got, there we go, we've got Contra Shattered Soldier as well. So, yeah, the good thing about There we go. The good thing about the PAL version of Castlevania is the artwork is absolutely superb on it. It seems to have retained a lot of the great Japanese artwork that was in the original. So there we go, an 0304 Konami catalogue in there as well. Yeah, obviously some kind of registration card, and there's Castlevania full colour full colour book, really nice artwork in there. Yeah, as you can see, really nice levels of presentation. Probably it's not going to be on this video, but I've actually picked up the other PS2 Castlevania game as well, which I'll show in a later video. Picked up quite a few of these quite nice Konami games. They seem to have made the effort with the PS2 games. The infamous, there we go, Contra Shattered Soldier next, one that I've been after for a very long time. Picked this up from an Amazon seller for around about £7, which is a lot cheaper than I've seen it. I didn't really want to spend more than a tenner, but it's been that price everywhere for quite a while. Again, nice artwork on this one. Again, lovely full colour manual. I don't know why all PAL releases didn't have this, to be honest, this level of commitment. Another Konami catalogue there, again, lots of nice bits of artwork, some merch in there as well. That's really nice, Nick. It has to be said, the Castlevania that I picked up as well, that was in good condition. Again, not too expensive there. So, what should I look at next? Okay, PS3. Another one I've been after for a while as well, Wipeout HD. Now this contains the Fury expansion pack as well. PAL exclusive, this one as well. Holds its price really well. Picked this up for £12. I thought the price would drop with the old PlayStation promotion to basically compensate players for the outage of PSN, but none of that. It's retained its price, but it's a very cheap way to get the main game and the downloadable content as well. Bit of a bog standard PS3 crap manual there, but you're not hugely bothered. Nice condition as well. Seen some kind of pretty grubby versions of this, and it sells for quite a high price on eBay as well. So I'm really pleased to get it for that price, and it looks great. I'll get onto the gameplay later on. Right, I'm going to show you some PSP games now. Again, found some amazing deals on PSP games, so I had to pick them up. Game been after for a while, but again for the right price, and it's there we go, Ridge Racer 2. Not a bad condition copy, this one actually. not too shabby. £5. Love the original. It's a really slick game. You know, Ace use of power slides, levels of presentation. The courses are lovely as well. But unfortunately, it's very similar to the original. You can't really justify getting the original the sequel, if you've got the original, if you just want to play it and not for collecting, because it is basically the same game. There's a few more gameplay modes and the courses have been shifted around a little bit, but that's about it really. So not very good value for money if you've already got the original. I'd probably go for this. It's a marginally better copy if you've got neither of them, but yeah, it's just one of those things, but happy to have in the collection. Right, this one was an absolute steal. This was about £6 from Shop 2. One of the chaps on the PS Collecting pointed me in the right direction with this one. Thanks very much. And it's Lord of Arcana limited edition on the PSP. £6, amazingly. The special edition was only that price. I've thought about picking this up a few times. I've seen it second hand a few times for a tenner, and I've really thought about it. But for this price, you can't really knock it. Oversized box on the outside. Art book as well, unusually for a PSP game. There's a little art book in here. I say a little art book, but it's quite a lengthy item. But the artwork's pretty gorgeous. I mean, I'm not hugely into my role-playing games, but I'm definitely going to give this one a go. But yeah, nice art book. We've got the soundtrack here as well. I think it's a selected soundtrack because it's only got, let me have a look, 5 tracks on it. But it's a nice little case. One of those little tiny little discs that they'll only run on the CD drives with a proper spindle that you can attach them down onto. So ironically, probably, it'll work on my, it'll work on my Japanese PlayStation 2. I've got it still sealed in there. I'm going to open it up at some point, but unusually it's got a red case as the game. So I've not opened it up. I don't know what's in there. There could be some more stuff in there, but I don't think there is. So absolute steal for £6. Shop 2 if you want to check it out. So another PSP purchase, not PSP, sorry, a PS3 purchase next, and it's Final Fantasy 13 Special Edition. Spotted this one in GameStation. It wasn't GameStation, it was Computer Exchange, sorry, on the way home. And about buying it. It was £10, and I thought for £10 it's not going to have the limited edition contents in it. I took it to the checkout, and if any of the contents were missing, I basically wasn't going to get it. But the last behind the counter made a concerted effort to make sure I got the correct contents for the box, because sometimes they just cram any old contents in there from the Computer Exchange. But this last, to a credit, kind of really made the effort. She went, I didn't mind waiting the 15 minutes until she actually found the contents, because it's got the lot in there. And when you hear the price that I paid for it, you're going to be pretty amazed. So absolutely lovely box set, this one. So what we've got, it's an oversized cardboard box on the outside there. There's a project registration card as well. I haven't checked whether this has been used or not yet. You've got there we go. You've got the soundtrack in there. It's the original soundtrack collection, so it'll be a cut down selection there. Quite nice kind of set there. Oh, the disc's got some artwork on as well. So yeah, all all pretty immaculate condition. There's also some art cards in here. As you can see, it looks like they're actually the Guardians in the game, and it's got little banding across here as well to hold them all together. I won't take it out. Looks like a couple of transfers included, or a couple of stickers as well. The actual game itself. Yeah. There we go. Nice colour artwork in there as well, surprisingly. They really did kind of push the boat out with this limited edition, it has to be said. And last but not least, there's a lovely full colour art book in here as well. And again, it's as per usual with Square's Final Fantasy releases, it really is kind of pretty goddamn nice. So, and I mean, looking at the actual game disc itself, it's absolutely mint. So that little lot cost me there we go. That little lot cost me the grand total of £10. So that was an absolute steal, and I've had so many bad experiences with Computer Exchange, with them giving me dodgy, inserts to the games, that I think this makes up for it, to be honest. Really pleased to have that in the PS3 collection. Okay, in this section I'm going to just take a look at the games that I've shown you already, and just kind of just do a few kind of opinions about them. First game I'm going to talk about is Final Fantasy 13. As you can tell, I was really pleased with this pickup. Stunning collection for a tenner, nearly mint. Put the game on. Graphically, it's absolutely stunning. It's a very good looking game. I think opinions on the game are very kind of mixed. Some people really quite like it, some people really dislike it. I suppose I don't know if it's a turn-based one, game like the previous games in the series. I could see how that could get a bit grating, and it certainly looks like it's a large game. I'm going to go into it with an open mind anyway when I actually eventually do start playing it. It certainly looks interesting, and I'm going to enjoy playing it through. I think the last Final Fantasy game that I played was Final Fantasy X, and I quite like that. So, and previous to that, I like 7 and 8 as well. So we'll have to see. I'm not a huge role-playing game fan, but I'm willing to give Final Fantasy a go. Next game we'll talk about, I'll talk about this one briefly because I talked about it in the previous section. Ridge Racer 2. As I said, if you've got the original, there's no point you buying this. If you haven't got the series on the PSP, go for this one because it's got a few more extras. It's an absolutely brilliant game. I still think it's one of the best races, not only on the PSP, but one of the best arcade races I've ever played. It's really well put together. It really is. Next game we'll show you is Castlevania. Not played this yet. I think it looks great. It's got good reviews as well. As I said, the package, if you purely kind of like the artwork in games, this is a really good example. Probably not as nice as the Japanese version, but still really nice for a PAL release. Looking forward to giving this a go. Got back into my Castlevania games with Lords of Shadow, basically, the most recent 3D game in the series. So I'm really going to enjoy having a go at this. Right then, that's a biggie next. There we go. Contra Shattered Soldier. I've been after this one for ages, as I said before. Found it for a really good price. Had to buy it. I've heard it's hard, and I've played the first level, and fuck me, is it hard? I am a huge fan of the series, and I am a veteran. Do you know what I mean? I understand how hard the games are, but having played this and thinking back to Contra 3 and Hard Corps, which are both kind of quite tough games in their own rights, even the original NES version, this leaves all those behind. It's insane. Apparently it gets even tougher later on in the game. Yeah, just to ridiculous levels. But I like the hardcore nature of Contra. I always have done. But this is something else. Not for the faint-hearted. But what I've played of it so far, it's brilliant. It really, really is very good. Graphically, really, really cool. If you like the Contra series, you'll be familiar with the game. Looks great, and really, really happy to have it, even if it is too hard. Wipeout HD Fury, as I said, been after this one for quite a while. I mean, absolutely stunning. Possibly the best looking downloadable game I've ever seen. You get a Wipeout game, you know what to expect, but this game kind of takes everything that was good about the Wipeout series and just kind of ramped it up even more. Fury's it's beautiful, but again, really it's quite tough, especially later on. But yeah, as I say, Europe only release. I had to have this in the collection. So yeah, glad to have that one as well. And the last game I'm going to show you, or talk about, sorry, is Lords of Arcana. Heard good things about this. It's another Square Enix game. Looks pretty goddamn special. It really does look quite nice. Looking forward to give this a go. Even though I'm not an RPG fan, seeing it for that price, and seeing the package, and I'm gonna give it a go. So I quite like role-playing games on the PSP because they are kind of quite pick up and play. I've only got a short train journey in the morning, so I don't get a chance to play them that often. But if I go away on holiday, I always take my PSP, and I'll get cracking away with that. So I was going to do this as one video, but I've still got some more PlayStation games to show you, so I'm going to put that in a second video. Quite a few of those games are Japanese games as well. So without further ado, I'll kind of finish this video, and I'll see you in the next PlayStation themed video that I do. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.